Tell me what you bring on board versus what you put down below when you're traveling on a plane to keep things light and really easy.
When I'm traveling abroad on a plane, I take everything with me. I'm a carry-on only gal. So I bring my big luggage, which is a 22-inch length, I think is the limit, and then my little personal carry-on, and that's all I bring.
Wow, amazing. Rachel?
Sometimes I'll check my big luggage and sometimes I won't. It just depends. But some essentials that I have, I always wear compression socks. I always take emergency. I usually try and bring a book on a phone or two, and some essential toiletries. I'll have those with me as well. And I find it's really helpful to dress in layers, so this dress works great, and I can put leggings on underneath and like a jacket or a sweatshirt, and I'm pretty well set and comfortable on the plane.
So how do you decide what goes in your travel bag?
Well, it's decided by space. So I have these mesh bags that I always pack. The large one houses my bottoms and my dresses. The medium is all my tops. And the small one has my swimsuits and my socks. If it doesn't fit in there, I don't bring it. I pack in layers. I pack the same color schemes, regardless if it's a 10-day trip or a 21-day trip, I pack the same amount. And
Wow.
that goes in my carry-on.
How many trips do you think you've done now?
Japan, which I just got back from a few days ago, was country number 30 for a course of 12 years.
Nice. So you're a packing expert right now. Maddie, tell us how you decide to cull through what you're bringing and not bringing, and the types of clothes. Does fabric matter? It's like when you travel in the summer, you're often going to a very warm spot, like when you go to Spain, right?
Yes. So I'm not as organized as ye. I don't have three mesh bags, but I do follow the same guidelines in terms of color scheme. I like to bring colors that I can, like basically black, gray, maybe one pop of color, but stuff that I can wear over and over again and no one will notice that I'm wearing the same clothes over and over again. If I'm going to Spain, I try to tack on another trip to a colder climate as well, because it actually works better with my frequent flyer miles to fly into one place and out of a different place. So the last couple of years, last summer, was 4 weeks in Spain and then a week in Ireland, and the summer before that, 4 weeks in Spain and a week in England. And it worked out really well to just pack some super light dresses. In fact, last summer, I had a prototype Apres Sport Dress, and so I was able to roll that up into my bag and take it along with me so I could look fashionable and cute, which is always super important when you're traveling.
Rach, you recently went to Nepal, and I gave you one of the dress prototypes to bring with you. How'd that work out for you?
It was awesome. It was super comfortable. I had a 30-hour flight with 2 layovers because it was a cheap flight. It was $500 to Nepal. But the reason it was
and now you know why.
I was living in, but I was able to wear the dress all the time. I wore it under leggings, and people really loved and appreciated the dress. I got compliments everywhere. It was bright red, but it's actually a color of dignity and honor, so actually everyone loved it. Super comfortable. In China, I had to sleep in the airport, and I found these lounges, but no one ever knew. I looked great in this dress on the way back, and it never wrinkles. It dries fast on the way back. A little girl spilled Coca-Cola all over me. I was able to go into the bathroom on the plane, rinse it, wash it all out, and it dried fast.